Yo, what's poppin' there, everybody? Windscar back. Start the new year. Happy New Year. I'd say this is the first video of 2024 now. 2023 in the past, right? But I had like a late upload, so yeah, it's not really the first video, but whatever. I guess let's just start things off by saying March 3rd, the Switch turns 7. Like, where does the time go? And I guess briefly I'll say Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I gotta finish that on GameCube before the new one comes out. I have the new Super Mario RPG remake, and as well as the WarioWare game, but WarioWare is reserved probably just for local play. I don't even know if it has online. Switch Sports I might have to play more online though, so I think that's good to add to this video because I had a great time playing offline with my family. And even maybe Tetris I gotta get back in because like I used to be decent, but I don't know what happened. I tried going like just as fast as I can instead of setting up for like the stick blocks, and I think that was my downfall because I never took a game in Puyo Puyo Tetris against my family in a free-for-all. Maybe more Mario Wonder play now we're added to the PvP. I don't know yet. I still only play that offline, but maybe if I get some races in with a few people, I'd be into it more. I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess I'll mention too, like, sorry, this isn't really scripted, so it's just going on my head, but the new Peach game, I don't think I'm gonna get, just because I don't see anything that's, like, gonna make me play, like, long-term, even, like, on the sale. Switch games always go on sale, but, and I guess the last thing was, like, maybe not the, yeah, like, Pokemon usually has a new game, right? If it's like another Legends Arceus and I don't see multiplayer like battling, I gotta avoid it. I think, like, I don't know, the temptation for a new Pokemon is not bad because I always want to play against my cousins first priority. Maybe friends if it goes beyond that a little bit, like casually. Just casual. I'm not gonna be putting like all my time into that. And I don't know, maybe I'll title this video like New Year's resolutions or something like that because we're talking about the new year. I don't even know, but I don't even know if I'll like necessarily call it that. But I already mentioned in the other video that like I'm not wanting to do Smash as much anymore. I already told you I dropped Pokken, so I think we're good on that. And I think one of the last things, I already mentioned it in the last podcast if you check that out, but February Direct or something like that, hopefully it's February, I don't know when it is, but, you know, just give us GBA. My main thing is GBA Wave 2, N64, I don't know if you say Wave 2 or Wave 3, because I don't think they gave us a wave, right? It's been so long. But I think now we're gonna finally get to the main thing is, once again, I don't know if this is a yearly thing or not with some of y'all, but I had to take a lot of people off my friends list yet again. I might have mentioned it, but this time I went like through it. Like I could have started a Mario Party room or whatever I was gonna do, but this time I must have cut off, like, I don't know if this is, like, overestimating it, but let's say 50 people? I checked through a lot of profiles. Maybe it's a little less. Maybe it's, like, I'd say 30 from 50 people. We'll say that. Just because I've been more into N64 lately, and a lot of these people I don't even recall playing. And like my main thing is N64 for expansion, and all I'm really asking for is, like when I look on those profiles, is 5 hours. That's it, 5 hours, and nothing against you guys. Whatever you play is whatever you play. That's fine. But I feel like you're are on my friends list, but we're not really friends like that. And like, there's few people, right, that I chose to keep on just because we came from like humble beginnings. Like, I don't even know. For example, maybe like we talked on YouTube. We met through there. Like, you support me. You supported me sometimes, like through my videos, like spectating. So maybe we came from like Pokken, or like maybe we were friends since like 2018. I'm like, damn, that's a long time. There's a few people that are friends I used to know in real life or whatever, or friends from Wii U even, but haven't played since then. There's a few people like that. Like I said, they just came from humble beginnings, but you know, I decided, okay, you know what, just keep it on there. But there's some people that avoid expansion like the plague. You know what I mean? Like, that's a saying I heard from somewhere. I'm not gonna say, but on the brighter side of things, like, I've been adding more people from the Mario Party NetPlay Discord server. 51,000 members, something like around there. So if you're looking for more NSO friends, or expansion friends, I should say, there's a new NSO channel there. I don't know if it was added with 1 and 2, or once Mario Party 3 dropped, but it's been booming in there with Francos. All you gotta do is like keep scrolling up, or just hang out around in there to add more people. I even like seen some people that I knew already, like from Twitch, but it's kind of crazy. Back to like the friends list though, it's kind of crazy going back and just seeing like the dates. Most of it was like, okay, exchange codes, like the people who I deleted basically. It said like exchange codes. It came from like beginning of last year or 2022. Which is, I think, that's when the... Oh, no. Did N64 drop in 2021? I want to say 2021. Late 2021. So September, right? Or November. September or November, so... I think I added people, mostly 2022, 2023. It was mostly 2022s that I looked at their history. It was either like... I don't know. It was mixed around, but basically it had no N64, and that's like what I didn't want to look for. Because I guess the main reason is when I play N64 and I want to send invites to people online, right? I could be just sending it to people over and over again that don't even have it or have no interest anymore. And I'm just looking for more passionate people like me. Again, I'm just looking for like 5 hours of playtime on it, because I was just in a session last week with somebody who just said 10. Now I know it's not 100% accurate. It might be a little bit more. I forget what time it takes to like update. I don't know if it's a week or something, but whatever. You know, some people just don't have maybe the money, or maybe the passion. I don't think it's passion, because like I see all these other games and like they just don't care enough for it. Or I even see some people's history, like, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but again, if I did, they'll have GBA, maybe Genesis, whatever, basic NSO. I'm not really looking for that. But then they'll have zero N64 on there, or they'll have expansion maybe, but it's just less than an hour. So to me, it's like, yeah, they're not into it anymore. And then when I see the time that I added them, it kind of adds up to me. When it's like 2022, early 2023, whatever. I didn't see like a few people I like talk to and stuff, and they're like, the Switch being so old, it's like, oh man, where's the time go? Like, they just don't have expansion anymore. Like, I played with them very little, or like, but I'll see them play it, because it'll be some streamers, but they just haven't renewed the expansion, and maybe it's for a good reason, but to be honest, the expansion right now has, if you like N64, it has a decent amount of games, like GoldenEye, Mario Kart 64, Racer Battle, right? GoldenEye has some pretty decent customization. Custom roles, not everyone's cup of tea is mine, but some people like fighting games, so they're down for it. Wave Race, the track kind of playing right now for Smash Remix, very good. 1080, decent snowboarding game to me. Not everybody's cup of tea. Some people are just like snowboard kids or whatever. I like snowboard kids too. It's very solid. But Mario parties, all the Mario parties, Pokemon stadiums like the Challenge Cup and mini games. I'm gonna leave it at that. But those are like the main heavy hitters I want to say. And then of course, plenty of single player, but I feel like we mostly get it because we want to play with friends, right? Yeah, PvP. We're tired of playing the CPU for 10 years. Only recently you gotta play retro stuff like N64 with human players, right? But yeah, so I sent, like, I added a lot of people added me back that I sent friend requests from that NetPlay server. So, and they have like high hours, and like in the future, I've probably mentioned this before, I mentioned it again, like I might have the level cap, I guess the hour cap or whatever, instead of 5 hours, I might require more. I might need like 30, you know, because there's some people who like go above and beyond that, like they're really into it. That would be like 50 or 100, 200, 300, you know, all the way to freaking 1,000. 1,000 is like, yeah, you're probably, you know, always gonna stay on it. There's no keeping you from it unless the next system comes out or something. But you know, for now, just do, you know, even on my friends list, after like deleting all those people, I'm still scrolling for a long time. So there's still a lot of people, but I'm hoping with the new people, and I keep adding more people, that I'll go into their rooms and then mutual friends. Or I'll make, you know, mutual friends, right? You can just add them, send requests or whatever, like if they're in the same room. But so like, again, it's kind of crazy, like how many people that I had that I just didn't play. Like maybe it was because of Pokemon Unite or Smash Bros. Or just Pokemon games that were out at the time and we traded. That's what I'm thinking too. Or like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, maybe we had a few rounds of that, but I just had to, you know, I just had to take them off. It's nothing personal. Again, I just want to play with N64 people. If we share the same other games and we end up playing it, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't mean I'm just N64, but I want to say I'm mainly that right now. Again, I want to play Tetris on Game Boy. I like Sonic 2 Versus on Genesis, Virtua Fighter, Street Fighter, Art of Fighting SNES, Mario Kart or Super Mario Kart on the SNES app. Did I mention Tetris on Game? Maybe Puyo Tetris if I ever freaking find that. Switch Sports, did I mention that? I mean, I know I mentioned it the video, but I mentioned like a minute ago. I don't know. Switchboards, Mario parties, right? The Super Mario Party, Mario Party Superstars, because of this month, or not because of this month, but Mario Party just hit 25 years December, right? So I've been playing. I've been trying to bring that back, and I plan on to doing so. But yeah, and Smash Bros, right? If we happen to have the same stuff, cool. But like I said, I'm looking for N64 expansion members. As far as emulator goes, I have it set up, but NetPlay, I'm still not sure how to go about it. I don't feel like doing it the Dolphin way. I rather Parasect, but maybe Parasect is more for like something personal. So that is still up in the air, but if I could just figure out one day like how to set up N64 just to play Smash, that'd be awesome. And I tried like my little circle of like online friends maybe to get Parasite going, but very few. I'll have to like Because some are really busy, and the ones that are more free, they just want to play through Dolphin. So wow, it's really been like 15 minutes already. Yeah, I think I got everything I wanted to say. So I guess I'll end things off with like really New Year's resolution for me would be just to try to get more hours of sleep, or at the very least, try to be more consistent with my sleep schedule, because I'm getting older, man. I'm not an old man quite yet, or maybe you see me as an old man, but you know, they say you need 8 hours, and I also read that like, okay, you could function off of like 5 or 6 or whatever, which I'd say a little less than 6 is what I've been mostly going at, or 6, around there. But it's hard to get more sleep for me from that. I don't know what it is. Like, even if I go to bed on time or whatever, it just doesn't work out. I just wake up and don't end up going back to sleep. But if I could just get a little more sleep than I guess last year, this year, consistent, not even just to stream or anything, just for my own well-being. And you know, I recommend you guys doing the same, and maybe a little more tea. I don't really have too much, you know. It's gonna be the same thing. But let me know what your resolution is, and I recommend you guys doing the same thing. Like the Switch, again, it's gonna turn 7 years old. There's a lot of people just lingering in there, or if you know, some people are not gonna really care about that because they don't really play online. But I would recommend to you, if you want to organize your list or whatever, just go through that. Just take the time one day and just be like, okay, yeah, we haven't played for 5 years, see ya. You know what I mean? So that's it for this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Have a good one.